All right, just a random observation. It doesn't get me mad or frustrated, but I'm just like, ugh. Okay, I haven't seen it as much, thankfully. But one thing that got me where I was like, come on, which is why when you see a commercial, and of course this could be on YouTube or on a social media platform, but it's a commercial nonetheless, and it's this credit card. And credit cards, you know, I have my feelings on credit cards to begin with, but let's just go beyond that. It's this credit card, and they're saying, oh, we have a wonderful, you know, low percentage just for you for this duration, etc., etc. But what bothers me, and I totally know why, but what bothers me and probably bothers you too is specifically, I remember when I think it was Capital One, every commercial that they had, they have employed as their person, you know, to talk about the commercial. It was always somebody who was, you know, of name stature, you know, already making a ton of money, and necessarily not needing of a credit card. Whereas me, I'm always needing of a credit card, you know, because things are challenging and sometimes you're trying to get your financial situation together. So here's what I propose. I don't want to see Jennifer Gardner doing a credit card commercial because Jennifer Gardner's finances are in a space where she might not need it. Who was it? I think Samuel L. Jackson did a credit card commercial. I don't know, was it Ben Affleck did a credit card commercial? I don't know who it was, but there was a lot of people. The Dan and Eugene Levy did a credit card commercial. You got all these people who are not in the space where they need a credit card. Luckily for their careers, it worked in a way where they don't need that. I would want to say to the agency that do these credit card commercials and have all of these wonderfully talented actors or whatever on their credit card commercial as their host, like, don't do that. First of all, why don't we do one of two things? You should find your flow of progressive. What happened to the days where like the commercial was like, it sort of invented the person that you fell in love with, you know, in terms of the commercial was really funny. Flow of progressive. Imagine if there was no flow of progressive and they just put Jennifer Gardner of progressive. It'd be boring. So we're losing the chance of like getting somebody, Jake from State Farm. You know, it could have maybe not been Jake from State Farm. It could have been Jennifer Gardner of State Farm. The point is, I don't mind. I think it's really great that you do, you know, have a celebrity stature and, you know, you get to be the person that is like representing the brand in specific of this. It's the credit card, but you don't need credit cards. We can't have people that are representing the need of a credit card and how valuable it is for people who don't need a credit card. Their money is long enough. They don't need it. So two things. Yes, get somebody like me maybe, randomly, and make me the spokesperson of a credit card commercial. And beyond that, the people in the credit card commercial should be the people that are actually paying the credit card. Why are you gonna have me who needs a little extra boost? I get the credit card, yeah, the percentages or whatever, but nonetheless, it helps me out, you know, it keeps me, you know, going towards my next dream, my next goal, whatever it is. But now all that money that the credit card, evidently that company's making a lot of money, you're going to give it to this actor and that actor and this actor and that actor, albeit so talented. Each of them are talented, but don't make somebody a brand ambassador, a host, a spokesperson for a product they necessarily don't use. You can't have somebody who doesn't ever need a credit card saying, this is the perfect one, and this credit card will help you out, and you'll get miles, and you'll get blah, blah, blah. No, you need somebody like me who is like, oh my gosh, times are tough. I'm working my butt off, 9 days of work a week. I know there's only 7, but I feel like I'm always doing something. And, you know, sometimes going to a credit card is very valuable. That way you could get the items that you need to succeed in the dreams, the goals, and the aspirations for your life and your livelihood. It makes sense and I get it, but I just cannot do. I don't care how funny it is. You know, Dan Levy was very funny in Schitt's Creek, but I don't care how funny it is. I do not no longer ever need to see somebody who is not credit card dependent tell me how wonderful that credit card is. It should be me. I should tell you. And if it isn't me, it should be a plethora of people that are actually consuming the credit card and, you know, do a little commercial. I'm telling you, the agency should listen to me. I should be doing the commercial. I should be the agency that says, no, let's get a bunch of people who really had to turn to the credit card because it was a value during a tough time and get their stories, get their testimonials. Make it make sense. Again, you do another product, fine. Okay, you know, I'm a spokesperson for this bag of potato chips. I'm a spokesperson. You remember Jay Leno was for the bag of Doritos. Ali Lauder was for the bag of Doritos. Okay, fine, have that. But don't make somebody a spokesperson for something that they don't really need.
Hey, Ronnie Jr.